we have everything off. Everything's labeled up. We have the new bracket. We were able to get this cigarette lighter out. Honestly, the only video I saw on it said to use 2 flathead screwdrivers and a hammer. I would advise against that. Just get like a pocket knife or something. And on the one side right here, so there's like a large plastic clip here and then a real small one here, and you could just kind of wedge a knife on the smaller one to the left, and then on the right side you can kind of wedge a screwdriver and then have somebody be pushing down as you're doing that, and that way you'll be able to retain, you know, your old brackets. You don't have to, you know, buy a new one if you ever sell your car and want to put in the old business CD. So what we're going to do now is we're going to throw in the socket, and then we're going to first start with the HVAC. We're going to put that in, and we're going to wire it up, and then we're going to put in the single strip lights, or single strip buttons, and then get the, you know, shifter and everything back in place and fire everything up, make sure everything's working, and then we'll put in the actual head unit.
So that should just push right in.
So just match it up with
oh wait, hold on, wait, let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so
so this was,
oh here,
it was like this.
Yeah.
It was the copper one on the left, right? That's how it's going in, so I'm assuming that's right.
The copper one was, let me see. It's just like
the metal.
It's just like this.
The metal was the
back.
bigger one, right?
So if I'm looking at it from
the metal one was this.
This guy here is clipping into this guy.
Okay.
The metal one's clipping into that guy.
Yeah.
So the metal one should be facing inward. Towards just like that. And then it just pushes. It should just slide right in, and it'll surprise. Did you get it?
For the most part.
There you go.
All right.
Beautiful.
So when you put it back in, you want the copper on the outside and the metal one on the inside, and it just pops right back in. There's only 2 little tiny plastic clips holding it in place, so it's really not very hard to stick it back in. And then we'll take the HVAC and just slide this right in here. This should be pretty simple. That just pops right in.
Nice.
Gotta love that OEM look, you know. All right, so now we'll hook up all the HVAC stuff, and then we'll get to the single strip lights.
Oh yeah, you put these guys.
So this is all. All right, yeah. So it's in. That looks good. Everything's lining up. So we decided to do the single strip light unit first, just because it's already all harnessed up. We can just screw it in, and then after that, we'll hook up the HVAC, get everything back in its place. Move your fingers. You got it.
It's so interesting that they used a torque screw.
I know, isn't that weird? It's the only torque screw on the whole front dash, it seems.
That makes no sense.
All right. Oh, you know what? We need to do the lighter too. We should get that done right now.
Yeah.
All right.
So the big plastic guy went on the copper, and then the big metal piece went on the big metal.
So this is the copper.
That guy goes there. I think yours was because there was a light. Yeah. See, you had a light, and that indicated when it was ready. So so inside your trim piece, there's a little red LED light, which, is that it? No. So there was a red LED light, so that cable is no longer needed.
Are you sure it didn't go in right here?
No. See, look. When we go back inside, I'll show you. That's because that's to let you know, because the cigarette lighter, when you push it in, it would let you know it's ready.
But this is still a cigarette lighter.
Oh yeah, no,
So
it
it
still
should
work,
have
but
that.
it doesn't have the connector.
No?
Yeah, you.
Well, why would it not? I mean, if I was a smoker, I'd still want to know when my cigarette was ready. You know what, though? You're right. This isn't the smoker's kit.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. Yeah. Okay. not a smoker. All right, and then this side, I think
It didn't matter. It just slid
You
right
sure?
in. Yeah. Here, let me double check though. Oh. No. It does. It does. There. It only goes in one way though, or it goes in two ways. There you go.
there we go.
Perfect.
All right.
So now.
All right. So now we got to do the HVAC.
So let's get this.
And,
Okay.
and now
Where are your
this
cables?
this is HVAC. Grab those. So there are 3 wires, 4 connections.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so tight.
I know.
Okay. Oh, good. Good.
So this is the first one to the far left.
There we go.
So I'll take this guy.
Yeah, we have some slack here.
See, I have like no slack on this one.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, and then this guy. Now remember, you
This
have to.
one, it went.
Yep. Now make sure that that black piece is down first.
Yeah.
There you go. And it's gonna push itself
Right.
over. Yeah. And then maybe you just have to help push it up and a lock in.
That doesn't feel right. Yeah, you don't want to force that. It's not in all. You can see like.
yeah. It only goes in just enough until it engages this little wheel guy.
Right.
So let's keep that down.
Keep that all the way down. Yeah. Maybe that's getting in the way. There we go.
There it
There you go.
is.
There you go.
And then this guy goes here.
Yeah, I can't see anything, so you can just do this.
That's it. And then this guy goes which way? This way. Nope, this way.
Okay. Good. All right. So, is there anything back there that is like labeled or has post-its or anything on it?
No, we're clear.
All right, we're clear.
Yeah, just slide that guy
So
down.
we'll slide this. We gotta get.
Shit, you have the shifter back far enough? Because remember, we pulled out 2 different trim pieces. We might have to push your shifter all the way back. Oh no. Yeah, because it's stuck. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna be able to get it.
Well, unless we go under. But I don't know.
You don't have enough slack.
Yeah, I don't have enough slack at all. It's like just. I mean, it goes on very simply, but I don't know if I can go and let's see.
Just see what happens. Yes. There you go. That's all you need.
That's it.
Yeah. That should be all you need.
I can't bring it back any further.
Unless we have to disconnect these guys. Oh yeah.
But we got a unit out that was. No, I guess it wasn't.
It was
this
smaller,
big.
remember?
It was smaller.
Okay, so here, hold on.
But like, it shouldn't matter though.
It's gonna matter a little bit because you remember we took 2 things out and 2 smaller.
But what I'm
modules.
saying is like, it shouldn't. I mean, this can't go back any further.
Hey, the
You know
good
what I'm
news is
saying?
it's all working.
Yeah, I know, but like, this can't go back any further. So there's got to be
A method.
a way. Yeah, I'm thinking like up and under.
Yeah.
Because this isn't. I mean, that's not happening.
Oh.
So like, we have to undo the cables and go bring this out and go like under.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta undo all the cables.
Oh
I
man.
know.
But how are we gonna get the cables in? Once it's in, it's gonna be so damn hard.
I know.
I don't know. Let's think for a second. Pull your knob back off.
It's not. I can't. I don't want to do that in drive. I don't want to pull it off and drive.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
I mean, it's not gonna matter. Like, it's not the knob that it's
Yeah,
this.
It's the bottom.
But
No,
there's
you still need to go
wires-
back.
There are wires in the way here. good.
And slide that guy back.
And then
You're hitting back here. Push these out of the way.
so there are no screws up top here.
No.
Interesting.
No, so this whole bracket is being held in by.
Look
Yeah,
at
so
that.
the two.
Look at how fucking good that looks.
So this is held in with just two screws.
Just two. Yeah.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
So.
It's gonna be tight.
Yeah. And it's
It's gonna be ultra tight.
mainly because of the
All right. So before we put anything down,
Yeah.
let's turn it over and just make sure that everything is. All right. That's working.
Check the heated seats.
Working. Working.
You got a phone thing to hook into that?
Working.
Is that
Make sure the heated seats are working. Make sure yours are working. Get my charger. Make sure that's firing up right. Yep.
beautiful?
All right. So that's good. All good. My seat's definitely getting hot. Yours?
Yep.
You're
I can
good?
feel my leg.
All right.
I feel like this
All right.
needs to go up just a little bit because you have a pretty good gap rate on that side. I think that's what's going to help you get that clearance.